Hello guys, in this video I am going to explain to you how I build this biogas powered charger and how it works. So I will also explain or draw some diagram on how the overall function of this gadget that I have created. So first of all, I am going to explain how this biogas powered charger works. So this device works by using thermoelectric generator. So for more details and science about thermoelectric generator, you can search it in Google for more explanation. But in my short version of explaining it, so thermoelectric generator is an electrical device that converts heat into electricity. So that's the simplest explanation about thermoelectric generator. So this biogas powered charger is simply a thermoelectric generator, but instead of powering it using candles or denatured alcohol, so I am using biogas to power it. You may ask why I use biogas. So I use biogas because I have a small biogas digester. And second, the biogas that is produced in my digester is free. I'm going to draw the diagram. So here's how my biogas powered charger works. So first, so this is our stainless steel can. So this is where the water, or where we put the water. So this part here is the thermoelectric generator. Then I've added aluminum heatsink in forms of fin. So I salvaged this aluminum heatsink from old motherboards. So this is how it works. So if we add water in this stainless steel can, and then in this part, this is the aluminum heatsink, and then we'll add heat. So the heat is derived from the biogas, of course. So this is the hot side, and this one will be the cold side. So in that process, heat and then a colder part or cold side, this thermoelectric generator module here, which is sandwiched in between, will create voltage. So that voltage is not that very high. So, and it is also varying. It depends upon how hot this hot side and how cold this cold side gets. So we need to continuously replace this water so that we can maintain a colder side. And then in the hot side also, we can't heat it very much because we're going to destroy the thermoelectric generator if we are going to apply too much heat in its hot side. So that's why my burner is just burning like a candle. So it's just a very small flame so that I won't destroy the thermoelectric generator. And then this thermoelectric generator produces DC or direct current electricity. So it has two wires, the red one and the blue one. So we have the positive and the negative side. So what I'm going to do with this is that since it is producing a very tiny amount of voltage or small voltage from, it depends upon how hot and how cold this one. So from 0.1 to 4.5 volts. So that's the voltage that this thermoelectric generator is producing. So since that is a very tiny amount of voltage, so this device cannot charge devices if we're going to directly connect those gadgets. Example, the power bank, the LED, a rechargeable LED and rechargeable fan. So we can charge those gadgets using this voltage because it is small. So what I'm going to do, or what I've done, is that I've connected this into a module. This module, which is we call boost converter. So from this tiny amount of voltage, small voltage, it will step up this voltage into 5 volts. And 5 volts is enough to power those gadgets. So we have the boost converter. So I've installed 2 boost converter in this in my biogas powered charger. So I can charge power bank and lithium ion battery at the same time. And then as you can see, I have already also added extra wires. So all of these are just connected parallel. So this one goes to LED, and this one also goes to another LED. And of course, LED won't power by using 0.8 volts. So LED works 3 volts. So this 0.8 volts will also not work. So those LED lights that I have are already connected with what we call as a dual tip circuit. So it's like just a small boost converter, but it is a DIY. So that's why even at a low voltage, it can still lit LED. So this is the diagram. So all are connected in parallel. So I'll just delete some of the lines because it became chaotic. So it's just parallel, connected in parallel. So that is how it is connected. So this is all what's inside, or how the biogas power charger works. So I'm gonna show you how I built it. The purpose of this tin can is to protect the cold side, so that the hot gases from the burnt biogas won't directly hit our cold side. So we need this tin can as protection. So it helps to isolate the hot gases. As you can see, the tin can that I cut doesn't fit very well, so I need to repeat it again using another tin can. It has now a very good fit. What I'm doing in the tin can is adding a hole in it to prepare for the exhaust pipe. So the exhaust pipe will be made out of aluminum or soda aluminum can. So it will be rolled and attached to the hole that we made in the tin can. I'm using a fine steel wire to hold the rolled aluminum sheet. I'll be tying it so that it won't unroll. I am now adding a thermal paste into the thermoelectric generator module. I'm using thermal paste so that the heat can easily travel from the hot side to the cold side. Since the stainless steel can and the tin can is already sandwiched the thermoelectric generator, I am going to use steel tie wire so that it will hold the tin can and the stainless steel can together. As you can see, my first wooden tripod is short, so I had to repeat the uh, tripod again by using the longer wood. This is a DIY Bunsen gas burner. So it is made out of copper tube. I bend it and then added a small hole on side of it so that the air can enter on it and mix with the biogas. And it is made out of aluminum can from the soda can, and then inside of it is a stainless steel wire mesh rolled on the copper tubings, and that's it. That is already the DIY Bunsen burner. So it burns like a candle. The pink hose will be the source of our cold water. So in order to cool the cold side, so we need to continuously add fresh tap water. This hose will be used to siphon the hot water. So what I'm doing right now is that I am siphoning the water. So in order to siphon it, I am pumping this atomizer. So the atomizer is connected to the hose. So or as I press the atomizer, so it is already pumping the water. In order to cool the cold side, we need to add continuously dripping water. So just a little bit water. I think the rechargeable LED light or lamp has a defective or slightly loose USB port, so that's why it's not charging. So I need to replace it with the rechargeable fan. So the biogas powered charger can really charge a variety of low power gadget. So at the moment, this gadget cannot power my cell phone because my cell phone needs high current rating. Still, I can say this device is a success.